Hello guys, so let's start with the SOAPBOX of TechFest overall coordinator candidates. So at the start we'll have the opening statement from both the candidates, a maximum of 3 minutes to each candidate. Yeah, you can start with the opening statement.
Hello everyone, I am Himanshu Rathod, currently studying in third year metallurgy department. I was the infrastructure manager of TechFest 2018-19 and now I am contesting for post of overall coordinator TechFest 2019-20. I was an organizer in freshman year and coordinator in my sophomore year and was manager in my third year, which has exponentially increased my love for TechFest. My vision is to improve technological scenario in not only in institute but at also national and international level areas. Working for 3 years in TechFest gave me in-depth knowledge of festival and working and structure of the body, and I am well known aware of the areas which I have to work upon. So if given a chance, I will surely work upon those areas and will take TechFest to the newer heights. Thank you.
Hello, I am Sahil Singh, third year undergraduate in Electrical Engineering Department. I am contesting for the post of Overall Coordinator TechFest 2019-20. I was part of Team TechFest 2018 and worked as Hospitality Manager. With the motto of promoting science and technology not only at national but at international level, TechFest has given platform to all tech enthusiasts to show their skills and students to ideate, innovate and cater to the industrial needs of the country. My vision is that all students should get a chance to excel. Being from such an reputed college, we are much ahead in technology. I want to take the responsibility to show the right direction to those students to excel. I am confident to take this legacy forward and enable students to show their skills to the full potential. Having an experience of 3 years while working in TechFest and with appropriate skills along with the love for technology, I think I am right fit to lead TechFest and take it to the newer heights. Thank you.
So next we'll move on to the manifesto questions. So the panel will be asking manifesto questions to each candidate. Maximum of 5 minutes of rebuttals is allowed for each question. So yeah, let's start with manifesto.
Hello, this question is for Sahil. So in the manifesto you mentioned that you would give great importance to safety and first aid across all competitions and other relevant events across the campus during TechFest. So how exactly are you going to ensure this, and what is it that you will do differently from the current era?
So I will be making sure that there are first aid kits at all the major events where there is a chance of casualty like RoboWars and and International Full Throttle. I will also ensure that there is first aid kit as well as ambulance is available 24/7 during the festival near hospitality desk. So if there is any casualty, hospital could be reached in time.
As far as I believe, these things are already done. So are you doing anything new?
So there will be so there will be a hotline number on the schedule booklet as well as accommodation cards for such casualty. So that they can reach out to those numbers, which will be directly connected to the hospitality desk, and ambulance could be sent to that hostel or specific area.
So will the ambulance be of the institute hospital, or will you
We'll try that if it is possible, we can try from the IIT Bombay hospital. If not, then we can avail from outside hostel also or hospital.
Hospital ambulance at a separate part of the institute for 24/7.
No, it's a factual correction. You can't have it at the particular point for 2020.
Okay. So anything apart from that, like apart from the first aid kit, so like the ambulance cannot go to the IIT hospital. So is there anything else that you're planning for the safety measures? Especially because like let's say RoboWars, they often can result in injuries or.
So there will be proper security measures before the event, like RoboWars. We'll be taking proper safety measures to avoid any such casualty.
Okay. So my question is to Himanshu for the fourth point. With regards to increasing participation of students and professors in organizing the fest, especially Tech Connect. So what is, I mean, trusting the Tech Connect part, what is your plan regarding increasing this participation in Tech Connect? How will you go about it?
Okay, so for Tech Connect, we usually talk to the professor, Dean R&D, for the Tech Connect part, like we will be appointing department coordinators in all departments so that they can ensure that many projects from their department can be exhibited in the Tech Connect, so that it can encourage the people in institute so they can show their talent on the TechFest scale. And I can also try to include that ITSP projects in the Tech Connect part, which can also involve freshman students so that they can get a chance to exhibit their projects and everything in Tech Connect.
Like, is there any plan of, like, let's say, expanding it or even just increasing the participation here?
No,
Are you
so-
expanding it to a larger scale with regards to, let's say, the number of projects that are coming?
Yeah, I was
And one more, and so then I'm also planning to increase the alumni participation because that is one of the major motives of Tech Connect for what I know.
from where?
I also plan to increase the participation of alumnus in Tech Connect.
So not for the alumnus, I was thinking for the freshmen in sophomore, like they do the ITSP projects. So if they are good enough projects, so we can exhibit them in Tech Connect, so they can show their talent all over, like all over large scale on the TechFest scale, like the footfall and everything. So they can exhibit and they can show whatever they have done in the ITSP projects.
Okay, so my question, next question is to Sahil. I think it's your 7th or 8th point. Will extend the purview of TechFest from just students to all segments of the society, like corporates, professionals, teachers, etc. So this is a very broad point. So can you tell me how will you go about this point?
Yeah, so for extending the purview of TechFest, so we will be focusing on summits like we had conducted artificial intelligence summit, and I would encourage my team to conduct gaming summit also, because gaming is one of the major industry in which students are interested. And apart from that, for society involvement, for society we will be having a social initiative in which on a much larger scale, so that it could be a message could be given to the society as well as they can participate in that.
Sure, but like that doesn't exactly answer the question. That since you're saying that currently, from what I understand from the point, the current purview of TechFest is highly limited to students, and now you plan to expand to corporates and professionals.
Yeah, for
Teachers.
For teachers, like we will be continuing with Tech Connect, and for corporates and professionals, this gaming summit and artificial intelligence summit, we will be focusing on more number of, like 2 summits and more number of professional workshops in which professionals can participate. Like nanotech is one of the topic in which professionals are interested.
Isn't gaming summit something in which students will be more interested in corporates?
Yeah, gaming summit would be for students and AI summit would be for professionals.
Okay.
I think it's kind of tying back to Anmol's point again. Like, for example, you're saying that you would extend the purview of TechFest to teachers as well. So is there anything specific that you're doing to cater to the teaching community first? And secondly, why do you think extending the purview of TechFest to these segments of society is one of the core functions of TechFest?
For IIT Bombay professors, like we can have a separate time slot in our exhibitions and other events, so that they could interact with the exhibitors who are coming from outside India, so that they can know what technology is used outside or whatever exhibit is there. So we can have proper time slot especially for IIT Bombay professors. We will be mailing these corporates and IIT Bombay professors so that they can come and interact with the exhibitors. And for students, like I already said, like gaming summit and workshops would be conducted.
Another point is that's for IIT Bombay professors, right? But the point, it means that we'll be extending the purview of TechFest to include teachers at large in India, right?
Yeah.
So how are you doing that?
So we'll be mailing all the corporates and teachers in our database that there is specific time that these all exhibitors are coming for the festival, and they are basically an invitation to all the teachers which have participated in previous years, and to the corporates who have been associated with TechFest, and whosoever is in our database.
Himanshu, you have written in your manifesto that you will try to expand international participation in all the events. Can you explain me how?
Yeah, for the international events, we are focusing on two things. Like we will try to collab with tech bodies and universities of foreign countries so that they can participate in our events. And second point is we will contact the individuals who take part in foreign like international competitions like robots and full throttle, so they can give us the contacts of the participants, or they can contact them for us so that they can come here and increase our international participation in our events.
So isn't that already a part of robots, etc.? We want to already contact all of the international countries, international teams, etc.
Yeah, we contact, but there are some individuals who from India go there and participate in international competition there. So they have contacts with other teams in competitions. So we will ask them their contacts, and we will contact them from our side, or we'll tell them to contact from our side. Like you should participate in our fest, and they will give a glimpse and everything about the festival, so that they can come here and participate.
This question is to Himanshu. So you have a point that said it will act as an effective bridge between the team and the professor community for all the guidance that will be required in conceptualizing all technology-related competitions and events. So first of all, what kind of leverage are you going to use here to make the professor community help you? And secondly, what kind of guidance are you looking for conducting these events?
Okay, so we have competitions related to different departments of our institute. Like we have a civil department competition, we have electrical competition. So we will reach the professors of their departments, and we'll ask them, or we'll tell them to help us in making the problem statement of the competition, so they can give their inputs what can be done for the development of country, or for the development of these things in that field, so that it can also helpful on a industrial scale or a large scale in the country.
Alright, is there anything else you have planned for the professor community at IIT Bombay?
No, I think we can discuss with them about the competitions and the various events, like what we can done with the change the problem statement, that it could be majorly focused on the development of country, and like it can be used on a larger scale. Like we have idea competition, so it has we have the participant have to make a prototype, and which can be used further on a larger scale. So for their problem statement, we can contact professors what problems they are facing in their fields, so that can be solved by our participants in the competition. So they will.
That's similar to what you said previously as well, right? I'm asking you, what apart from what you just said will you be doing for the professor community at IIT Bombay?
So we can, yeah. So we can. I was thinking of inviting them as a judges in the panel of ideate and many competitions which were like related to their departments.
Okay. Lastly, what's the incentive for professors to judge your events?
Like for ideate, if they are showing their prototype, and which will be helpful in them there also, because their interests align with them. So they could think that our participant will get a solution of their problem, and as well as nations.
Okay, so we are done with the manifesto debate. So now we will move on to the topic debates, where one of your audience will pick the topics, and both the candidates will be reviewing their views on that particular topic.
So the topic is that there is a high overlap of events with the Institute Technical Council and TechFest. What are your views on this overlap? And do you plan to have constructive discussions with them and try to optimize the use of Institute resources as well as prevent conflict of interest for the audience and the Institute? You want to repeat it once?
Yeah.
No. Yeah. So there is a high overlap of events of TechFest and Institute Technical Council. What are your views on this overlap, and do you plan to have constructive discussions with them and try to optimize the use of Institute resources as well as prevent conflict of interest for both the audience and the Institute? You can take some time to prepare your answer.
तो जिस से बोलना सेकंड में थर्ड तक वर्कशॉप्स workshops with the help of TechFest इसके अलावा भी था
Okay, so you can start.
So we will be collaborating with Electronics and Robotics Club to conduct a separate GC, like from the company which we are associated with. Apart from that, we will be conducting common workshops on the competition which we are having for the TechFest. Like there is common workshops for gripper bot and line follower. So we'll be giving direct entry to the finalists of these competitions to TechFest.
And also we have like a Boeing aero modeling competition, which is a RC plane competition. So we can collaborate with our RC plane teams, and if they can provide us with the 3 best RC plane winners to and we will give them direct entry to our competition like in finales.
So you're starting the.
This is just regarding the Boeing competition that I talked about. Where you said that you will allow the RC plane winners of IIT Bombay to the finale of the competition. I think it feels a bit far-fetched right now to say that you will allow the RC plane winners of IIT Bombay to go to the finale. And I mean, it's not a question, but I just want to say that you need to consider the fact that this will probably seem unfair to the participants who are coming from outside.
So now we'll start with the questions. So you mentioned that you will be having a separate GC with the BRC club. So have you talked with them, and are they on board with this idea, and what is this GC about?
So last year we were in collaboration. We were associated with Tata. So there was one GC Tata Makeathon. So it was conducted in collaboration with ERC. And we will be conducting more number of such GC if it fits in the timeline of ERC as well as TechFest.
Okay, and also let's say if we talk about let's say Tech Connect and the Tech and R&D Expo, or the NESTEC that is called, both of which have a very high overlap with the idea and what they want to present. They want to present institute projects as well as projects from outside. So how do you think the overlap matters there? Do you have any plans of like accepting something around there, or I mean, what are your views on that of Tech Connect and the R&D Expo overlap?
So like in Tech Connect, the projects are from institute as well as the from the outside also, which the institute is in collaboration with. So in R&D Expo, I think there are only projects from the IIT Bombay only. So in Tech Connect, we can promote the outside projects more, so that they can be more much less of an overlap. And there is also a difference of a crowd. Like in R&D Expo, there is not much of a outside crowd and then in the tech fest. So I think in the tech fest tech connect we are conducting, the outside crowd will get a chance to visit, see the IIT Bombay projects rather than in R&D Expo.
Correct me if I'm wrong, will you say that you will be reducing the participation of institute students in the Tech Connect part?
No, I was saying I was most focused on the projects which are outside from IIT Bombay, which we are in collaboration with them, like the companies or the agencies which IIT Bombay is collaboration with. We can bring their projects more so that they can be more much of a overlap with them.
Himanshu, don't you think this is in direct contradiction of your manifesto point where you said you will focus on the IIT student committee participation, so on and so forth in events, especially Tech Connect?
Yeah, I was more focused on events like Segrita and which are like informal events in the Tech Fest. In our tenure, we do that, like such events for the like institute participants. They are much more focused on institute participation than Tech Connect. Like in Tech Connect, only projects are there, but for the ITB total community, they don't make projects overall. So the fun part, like Segrita competition, let's say, they just participate for the fun. It's a crypt hunt, so everyone participates in that and enjoys a lot. So that type of events we are planning to do more in our tenure.
Alright, just lastly, so just to get this clear, so in Tech Connect, will you focus on the IIT student community or outside participation?
We'll focus on both, but mostly on outside.
Alright, thank you.
So we are done with the topic debate. So now we'll be heading to insight questions.
Yeah.
I'm audible. So the number of OCs in TechFest have been changed from 1 to 2. What are the implications for this and how do you plan to account for the change? The first question is for Sahil and we want Himanshu to answer as well.
So number of OCs has been increased from 1 to 2. So we'll be having more like two opinion for the same idea of any event. So we'll be discussing all the events and getting the all pros and cons of the of particular idea for the event, and accordingly we'll be taking decision for that. So basically there will be more opinions and we'll be getting to a better result for in terms of idea.
And for me, like if we have increased our 1 OCs to 2, then it will be most focused on the events part. Like our events are getting same year by year. So 1 OC will be focusing more on events part and one will be looking after administration.
This question is for Sahil. In what ways do you plan on intensifying TechFest activities and promoting science and technology in the country?
So we'll be focusing on more competitions like Ideate, in which more of science is included. Apart from that, we'll also try for paper presentation in TechFest, which is purely on science. So basically a paper presentation for science and more number of Ideate type competitions.
Another one for Sahil. Won't there be a decline in the participation from other colleges if the activities are focused on IIT student community? How do you plan on striking a balance between international participation, football, and IIT student participation?
So we'll be conducting we'll be conducting more number of pre-fest events for IIT Bombay communities, so that IIT Bombay students are participating well in TechFest competitions like Segrita, which we are conducting. We'll be focusing on more number of competitions like Segrita, which are pre-fest, and for international, there are limited competitions which are international. So I think it's a balance between the number of national and international participants.
Last question for you. How will you ensure complete transparency in the utilization of the funds, and what difference do you want to make in fulfilling this?
So for complete transparency in procurement of funds, actually all the transactions are forwarded by Dean and the accounts office, so it's nothing like that it is closed. So if anybody wants, like, they can directly approach to Dean if there is any if they want to know, they can directly approach to Dean, because everything is forwarded by Dean.
Questions for Himanshu. How do you plan on increasing student community participation What is the current number of student participation that you get in your events?
Okay, so like I will talk about Segreta. So in Segreta, we get around 1200 to 1500 participation from IIT Bombay only. So we can increase that bit by increasing the level of Segreta, by increasing the prize money and its reach by which we are publishing it, and we can take it to international level because it's a crib hunt only. So it can be brought into international level by doing more publicity, and by this we can increase the student participation.
What sort of coordination are you looking for from the technical community at IIT Bombay?
So like the sort of technical collaboration I was looking, like we can conduct more GCs as said by Sahil, and we can conduct more GCs and we can plan workshops together so that they can be better use of infrastructure and resources that we have and they have also, and we can help them in conducting many events like RC model which match our competitions too. So in this way we can make a better use of both the sides and will get the better result.
How do you plan to increase international participation in exhibitions, international robo wars, and international film tournaments?
So as I said earlier, we'll talk to individuals who has contacts in international competitions. They participate in that and they have contacts of teams in on international level. So we can get the contacts from them, and or we can say them to contact from our side so that they can bring their teams to in our competitions and tell them about like how big is our events and.
Thank you.
So now we will move on to the audience questions. So
I want to say, if I do get a chance to become the TechFest overall coordinator, I will work on the areas which needs attention, and I have seen the working of TechFest from very closely from 3 years, and I will work in full enthusiasm and make a TechFest a great event. Please do vote for me. Thank you.
I was part of Team TechFest from past 3 years, and I know how TechFest works. I think I am fully motivated and well equipped with all the skills to take the position of overall coordinator along with my strong vision for TechFest 2019. I will abide by all my manifesto points. Do vote for me. Thank you.